Shino senses chakra beetles swarming that damn puppet, starts straining him like a prepaid plan. Kankuro panics, launches the puppet's head straight at him, thinking it's over. Everyone's always hyping up Naruto, Lee, and Shikamaru like they're the big three underdogs. Meanwhile, Shino's over here like, free all sweep without saying a word. You've seen Naruto versus Neji, you've seen Gaara fold Lee, but Shino was moving like 09 Radiota. Someone slide into the arena, calm as hell, then violate you for no reason. Just straight menace in human form. We need to talk about it. Right after Sasuke violates some dollar store Kabuto with pure taijutsu, no Sharingan, no Uchiha glazing, just straight hand. The entire arena starts losing it like the show's called Sasuke. But Kishimoto's like, nah, I gotta get back in the booth, cause this episode was not over yet, and neither was the smoke. So everyone's staring at that flipping Samsung screen. Man's already talking smack like he didn't get folded in the forest of death. Woke up today thinking he's gonna fight Kiba or something, but little does he know, the next fighter up is Shino, and this guy does not see a single word, just a cold stare back. He's probably thinking, what, you trying to talk smack here? Yeah. Shino casually pulls up, hands in pockets, trying to find that first class ticket to the afterlife. And that ain't no joke, cause anyone who walks into a fight with their hands still in their coat, they're not here for the clout, they're here for the love of the game only. Zaku's already mouthing off saying he's trying to run that fade with one hand, but Shino warns him that if he even lays but a finger, he's getting packed up. Then bam! Man whips out his bandaged arm and starts charging towards Shino at full speed. Shino blocks him clean like, what's this Don talking about? You couldn't even beat me in peak physical condition. Zaku does a surprise attack and fires off his air tubes like he's SoundCloud avatar Aang. Wait, hold up a second. You know having those air tubes built into his arms had to hurt. Man was 100% one of Orochimaru's lab rats. You know that one manga panel that was so gruesome the network execs were like, yeah, GG's, we're not airing that, mate. Zaku lets off a flexing sound wave that's so intense, Shino gets flown across the arena. My guy hits that signature anime smirk like, yeah, I know I'm about to be in one of them TikTok edits. The smoke fills the air, everyone's watching on like, is it over? Did Shino just lose to the guy who got folded by Sasuke? Zaku lowers his arm, eyes closed, already picturing that drive back to the Sound Village, thinking he just secured that Kishimoto pay raise. But he made a rookie mistake. If there's one rule in anime, never celebrate early, because as the smoke fades, Shino was just standing there, just vibing in darkness, looking like the unlockable boss characters you're not allowed to play yet. Shino rises up like the last attack was just a warm-up. This man came out the smoke looking like King Von just got released from the gates of hell. Oh, you done pissed off the quiet kid, Zaku. And now he's on demon timing. Zaku's over here trying to save face like, now that you've creeped us all out, what happens next? Bad move. Shino's already 10 steps ahead. He surrounds him with chakra beetles that Zaku never even saw coming. Shino's on some psychological thriller timing, giving Zaku two options, attack Shino or attack the bugs. Either way, the other hits him from behind, basically telling him, hey, look, there's no way out, I'm better than you, look better than you, talk better than you, just forfeit. And just when you think Zaku might have a plan, boom, flashback jutsu activated. Bro's backstory drops like a filler episode no one saw coming. Bro was an orphan getting chased down for stealing a loaf of bread. Orochimaru pops up like, I see potential in you. The flashback ends out of nowhere. Zaku hits Shino with the Uno reverse card, unleashing his broken arm to attack both sides instead. Even the cameramen were shocked. They hit my boy with the instant replay angle. Shino's like, damn. And for a split second, it feels like the tables might be turning. Zaku charges up to blow the entire arena apart. But nah, with the flip, man's arms start detonating from the pressure of his own chakra. Zaku's screaming in pain, and Shino's just standing there, hitting that YN stance. And it gets worse, cause the manga version, his left arm gets completely blown off. Bro can't catch a break. Then beetles start crawling out of Zaku's hands and it all makes sense. Shino blocks both his wind holes without him even noticing. Zaku's got one last desperate swing in him, swings his whole body to the side like it's gonna change anything, but Shino gives him one clean bang to the face, and there the fight ends. He's just standing over the body like an absolute menace, and you know he's gassed, cause even the top dogs were shook. Neji's like, nah, who's this? And starts spamming the Bakugan, only to see this man's entire body filled with beetles. Shino zips Zaku up in that body bag like it was a warm-up set, and walks off like he just clocked out from a part-time shift at Chaos Cooperated. Damn. The hidden leaf is crumbling under Orochimaru's mixtape of chaos, and Sasuke's match gets postponed. Now he's out chasing Gaara like a ninja with abandonment issues. But what he doesn't know is that in the shadow, Shino is watching. See, Kankuro forfeited the match earlier, straight up ducked the fate to hide his puppet tricks, and Shino could have taken the 3W and walked. But nah, that man wasn't having it. He didn't want to win on paper. He wanted to see Kankuro folded in HD, and if that meant chasing him into enemy territory, so so be it. Sasuke catches up to Temari and Kankuro and is about to hand out the smoke to Kankuro. But out of nowhere, Shino spawns in. Full John Wick timing like. Shino came out here to claim the fade that's his and his alone. Sasuke's baffled like, how did he even find me? Shino just stares him down and goes, I planted a beetle on you as you left the arena. Nah, he reversed the sleeping genjutsu, tracked to Uchiha, stayed undetected the whole time. Shino is him. Stop playing. He turns to Kankuro, gets real menacing. I haven't finished business with you. Kankuro tried dodging the smoke, but Shino handed him a 360 death row contract. Now the stage is set. We gotta talk about what happened next because Shino didn't show up just to talk. He showed up to get back in blood. Kankuro starts doing up the craziest aura farming, hitting Shino with some crazy monologue like, you clueless fools, you don't know what you're in for. He's over here trying to scare Shino with his weapons, talking about how he's gonna be Shino's worst nightmare and that. And Shino couldn't give a damn. He isn't phased at all, talking about having trouble picturing it. Shino does some wild DJ pose and there's Kankuro to pull out that puppet. But Kankuro's like, yeah, man's down for smoke still. He unleashes Karasu, flexing like this thing's a death machine. Shino's like, alright, let me back up my thing real quick. Chakra bugs start orbiting around his hands like mini satellites. Kankuro sends that puppet flying with a blade. That man's already locked in. Sidesteps it clean. And thank God, cause that blade's dripping in poison like a TikTok knife set ad. Kankuro starts spamming puppet combos like he's trying to build meat up. Shino's just dodging, weaving, then vanishes into the bush. Puppet flies at him. Bam! Shino hits him with a kunai. But wait, substitution. It was a bait. Next second, Puppet comes back swinging. Kankuro catches Shino slipping, dabs him straight in the head and chest. Clean hits. Kankuro's cheesing like he just won until bam! Another substitution. Shino spawns in behind him like a boogeyman. Drops a punch. Kankuro dips just in time. But now he's pissed. He sends poison gas straight at Shino. My guy gets one whiff, starts squeaking, whole field spinning. But he's still thinking. Kankuro's desperate now. Tries to pull his puppet back for one last shot, but Shino hits him with a Game 7 buzzer beater. Shino senses chakra beetles swarming that damn puppet. Starts straining him like a prepaid plan. Kankuro panics, launches the puppet's head straight at him, thinking it's over. Bam! It stops me there. Kankuro's confused, then it clicks. Shino planted a beetle on this man's headband earlier, and now the little things came swarming in from behind. This guy starts screaming, then falls off the branch. You don't know where that man is till this day. Shino had to wait for a bit, just making sure this man got wrapped. Once the dub was secured, boom, poison kicks in. But look though, Kankuro, he ain't even moving. My guy got locked up by bugs and vanished into the void. The anime higher-ups have debated this potential W for centuries. But we don't care. Only one of them was standing long enough to pull this trigger. Shino got his get back and he went out like an MVP.